Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Okay, so we're going to do the second grouping. This one's got 5 letters inside it, okay? So, just so everybody's happy. First letter is Uda. Now they all have a similar shape, which is a bit like the 3 you get in like number 3 in English, okay? Or, letters. So, Uda, the first one. So, this is the traditional one you see. Like this, like that, and up, and then over. So what we're doing here is actually drawing the 3, okay? The stylistic version of that is you see over there, and we'll put it in the image, is a bit more curved. So we go like this, okay? Then again out, and stop here. So now you can see it's a 3 here. But from here, we're going up, over, okay? And then coming back on itself like that. And then closing it off. Must touch. Now people might, do a bit more of a curve. Over there you've seen it's a bit more curvy. Okay, it doesn't always have to touch, but tends to be that we start from this. And now this obviously here will be the end of the previous number. So the previous letter we would have written, that would have been there anyway. Okay, so that's Ura. And then if I'm going to try and badly to copy by Alvir Singh Ji, but he's gone out, so he's done almost like a line, and then from that line, you can do this way, so that's another version. Do the line first, and then from there he's come down, okay, and he's gone around like that, and then finished off there, and that leaves a little bit of space to do the next letter, and that's fine as well. Okay, the next one is going to be Tatta. Okay, Tatta for like tabla. Yeah. Now all that is just like the same thing with the Uda. We're going to start off at this top left. We're going to go around, and then we're just going to finish off here. It's just literally looks a bit like a 3. Now it is curved here, okay, but you can, as I said, the same as that letter, you can do a straight line across the top and then come down, okay, and that might look neater, and then it gives you a space there to start the next letter from. Okay, that's Tatta. The next letter is similar to Tatta, which is Pabba, and it's going to have just a loop inside it. So same thing, the one you see on the is like this. Okay. Oh. We're going to get a curve there. Pabba tends to be a bit bigger at the bottom, okay, but this can be the same. But again, you can do the same one, line like that, down, a little bit of a curve, okay, up, and then you have a Pabba. Now the next one after Ura, Tatta, Pabba, we're going to do is Dadda, which is pretty similar to Tatta. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing like that, but now at this bottom part here we're going to do a loop, and it comes around like this and it comes back on itself, but don't go over. Okay, don't go over the bottom. So again, the other version is Tatta with a line across the top, like a Tatta, coming down, but crucially stopping there, Dadda. Okay, and then we're going to do the last letter, which is Rada. Now Rada is the hardest letter in Gurmukhi to say, one of the hardest letters, but we practice it a lot because Ura, Ada, Ed all have it. So this Rada, retroflex, please spend some time working on this letter. Okay, and here we'll write it. So very similar, okay, same like the Dadda here. We're going to go this way, but what's going to happen here is at the bottom we're going to go in a little loop like this, and once you've done this bit, we're going to keep on going below a little bit and then put another line next to it. So I'll draw it again, this time with a line across the top. Okay, so we're going down like this, here, okay. Now I've done a loop there, but you don't have to. You could just do a small one, so there's no loop visible, but you must do the second line, okay. But you tend to go from there, so it's the same movement as Dadda, but you tend to go, and to make sure that you distinguish between, because sometimes you might make a mistake and go a bit lower on Dadda, but you won't put 2, so just always there's going to be 2 under Rada. Okay, that's a Rada done. To be honest, most people will write these intuitively. The only thing I can see that people might mess up, if they look at Gurmukhi without knowing how to write it, is they might not know how to write Ura, okay, and they might do something like, they start, like sometimes I've seen kids do this, okay, and then do like another ball underneath, and that just looks like an 8 with one more circle on top. You don't want that. So if we learn how to write it, because at some point with Uda, okay, when you have, and I'm going to go back to when you have the actually Gurmukhi Moharni, and you have something called Hoda, then Hoda looks like that. You go like this, up, and then you just leave it open. That becomes O in Hoda, which is, so you need to be able to do this bit and then curve off. And obviously Ik O Ankar, again, I'm going to write it here, but if you had the Ik here, then you would write like this, and then you would go up like that, okay? So again, it flows from this part here.